Hello YouTube. This is going to be a quick update video to my previous video talking about the new recoil spring assemblies for the Gen 4 Glocks for fall of 2011. My Glock 19 that I have here has the new recoil spring assembly in it, the 043, if you will. I did shoot the gun. I've got approximately 150 rounds through the gun with the new spring. It performed flawless. I had no problems feeding or ejecting or anything, no jams, nothing like that. I feel like it might be a little bit better spring than the one that was in it originally. However, I personally did not have any trouble with the original spring that was in the gun. Originally I had the 03 spring in it, and it worked great for me. I had never any issues with it. So apparently some people did, which is why Glock has went ahead and revamped their springs yet again apparently. So I'll try to go ahead and take the new spring out. I don't know if you can see that big a difference compared to the old one. There is a few minor differences. Go ahead and save check it. Gun is loaded, but as you can see, there's nothing in the chamber. So save direction. See if I can zoom in here a little bit for you. Okay. Can you tell which is which? It's basically the same. The newer one is a little bit longer. I don't know, maybe 1/8 of an inch longer on the actual main part right here. And there is one other difference. I had to show you when I'll put it back in the gun. Well, maybe you can see the polymer tip part is shaped a little bit different on the new one. Maybe that makes a difference. If I can get it to focus, here's the old one, and it's not wanting to do it. But yeah, so far so good with the new recoil spring assembly. I definitely think the Gen 4 is better in general than the Gen 3 Glocks, and I think this Glock's finally got it figured out with the recoil spring assembly. Recoil for me is noticeably less. I like it. I think it is a big improvement over the Gen 3. Some people would disagree, but I don't see how. You can definitely tell a difference. Same with the Glock 23. Anyway, let me go ahead and put it back together real quick. And that's something else. Even with the old spring, I never had any issues pulling the slide back. Some people, it would kind of bind up or whatever. I think that might have had something to do with, you know, this area in here. I think some of the actual recoil spring assemblies of the past were causing some binding in the gun as they would flex or bow to the point where it would hang up on the internals, and I think that might be where some people's problems and issues were coming from, which might be why we've got to the exchange program. But anyway, now you can get a little bit better look. What the new one looks like. I really got to work on lighting. Figure something out where this camera will work better. See the little rounded part of the polymer, if you will. So there is a little bit of difference between the newest one and the others. Anyway, that's that for the Glock 19. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing basically for my Glock 23. Shoot it, see how it does, and I'll post a video about it also. But so far so good. I definitely, if you have a Glock Gen 4 19, I would definitely call Glock and do the exchange program and get the newer one. It's got to be better. You know, if they've tested it and it got to the point where they've come out with this newer one, I would trust that. And it definitely performed flawless so far. So, anyway, I guess that's it. If this helped you in any way, please rate or subscribe, comment, let me know. Maybe in the future, if I get a chance, I'll go to the range and actually film some actual shooting with the new recoil spring and see if it makes a difference, you know, or see if you can see a difference or whatever compared to other people's. It definitely seems like it ejects more high right, you know, or at a normal angle like the old Gen 3s used to. So I guess that's it. Have a nice day.